Welcome to Street Talker with Nancy Tansy Busher. Here you will meet artisans from Florida's Gulf Coast and learn about their art. We include their contact information so you may contact them. For a complete list of links, go to artistkaleidoscope.us. Thank you. We're speaking to R.J. Coons. He is the author of Loud Music. He's going to tell us about his coming book.
I've started work on a sequel to the Blaine Sterling novel, and it's titled Three Bridges. It will represent the three bridges that people come into Venice or leave Venice. There is a mystery that centers around a group of individuals. There's a FBI agent, an art dealer, some new characters, as well as the old Lou Bravo is still in it, his sidekicks, Tony Lily and Hubba Bubba. But it will take off and have another twist of certain activities that happened within the park and outside.
The book is due to release later this year, but if you're interested, you can put your name on the list for one of the first books off the press.
Yes, we welcome that. On my website, rjcoons.com, I put in the first 2 paragraphs of the new book.
Good. That'll give them something to look up. Thank you, RJ.
Well, thank you.
We're talking now to Suzanne Rogers. She's going to tell us about her book.
We've got My Mother Can Do Anything. It is the story of a 3-legged deer raising her offspring, triplets and twin. All the photographs in the book are taken by me, and these are of the actual deer who lived to be 8 years old. My other book is called Being Bob. That's the story of a horse. He is a halflinger, which is a small draft horse. He is low man on the totem pole with his herd. He wants to be a lot more like Joe, the popular head of the herd. He tries to be like Bob. His friend lets him know that he's learning the bad qualities of Joe and losing the good qualities of Bob. In the end, he learns to love being Bob.
So what age group would you say these are for?
I sell to all age groups. They start out people thinking they're children's books, and then I have people in their 80s buying them. I have a woman who actually slept with the My Mother Can Do Anything book, and she was the grandmother of the family, and they bought her the book. She had seen that deer, so it meant a lot to her.
They're not illustrations, but they're photographs,
They're my photographs.
And they're fabulous.
I am primarily a photographer. That's what I do, and these books came about through my photography because I sell these images online. I have a blog with 1,200 followers, and they see the pictures that I take, and this just evolved, and now I'm writing a novel about Venice and a woman photographer.
I'll tell you, it's amazing. I'm glad to see so many writers get their words out there.
This has been a wonderful experience because in addition to being able to meet customers, I'm attending a few of the workshops they have, and I'm very impressed.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
We're talking to Patrick Ringley.
And Ann Corbett Brown. And Ann Corbett Brown.
Because Ann is the editor.
She's also a strong story development, too. It's a team.
It's a team effort.
It's a team effort.
So tell us a little bit about your book.
The book is about a family of squirrels who get evicted by developers, and they have to find a new home. They've lived in the same tree for generations, and they're out. The kids are scared to death, and they have to take off, find new places to eat, find new places to sleep. They meet a squirrel along the way that's going to help them, and a number of other characters, and 48 pages later, they finally get to the fabled woods where they're safe, which is a conservation area, and very green.
And very green. I need your contact information, and we're all set. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to start with Les Berry, and he's going to tell us it's perfect for Florida visitors and for people who live down here.
Yes, this book's called Angler's Guide to Shore Fishing Southwest Florida. It covers the area from Longboat Key to Boca Grande. It has 30 of our very favorite fishing spots, directions turn by turn how to get there, and then just as though we were with you, standing by your side, tips on how to fish it, how to rig, and what baits to use. There's a fish identification section in the center, information on tools, tackle, and tactics in the back end. It'll help anybody become a better fisherman.
And it is waterproof, so you can take it out on your boat and not worry. And it floats. We're going to let his sweet little wife talk because she never gets to say anything.
This is Kimball Berry, and we write another book for Rocky Mountain National Park on the same idea of how to fish certain areas, all the different lakes to go to, where to stand on the lake to fish. And we do have a new book coming out this fall. It's kayak fishing, the same area, Sarasota Bay down to Charlotte Harbor. We're really excited about that book coming out.
That will be nice. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to be speaking to Joni today. She and Julia, are representing a number of books here. They're really interesting because some of the books are the same story, but they're done in several languages. Tell us about that.
We have books in French, Khmer, and in English. The books are published in Cambodia. The publisher lives there and has her business there. She started out wanting to bring books to children in the street and started reading to them. She opened up a little reading room, and now she has a library. She also created this publishing company. She works with different authors, different illustrators to publish her books, which supports the reading room.
These are probably not on Amazon?
I don't know, no.
No, I doubt it.
Catherine Cousins is her name.
Do we have a website where these books can be seen?
Called the Open Book NGO.
Open Book 240 at yahoo.com. Cousins148 at mac.com. The website is www.aulivreouvert.org. Chalk is by Frederick Lipp. Helene Geboit has Caged Bird of Singapore, and it's in English, Khmer, and French. Sky, One Girl in a Million, is by Fred Lipp, illustrated by Christine Hackham, Hakim. That book is in English.
Khmer and French.
Around the World with Sophie and Remy is by Ravi
King. Sybil, Madam Crocodile. This is a different story. Savvy's New Lesson.
Savvy's New Lesson.
That's in English and Khmer.
All right, thank you. Here we have Kate Nixon, and she looks so sweet in her teal with her white sun hat. She's going to tell us about her book, The Heirloom Pearls.
This is my first novel in the Heirloom series, and it's based in Louisville, Kentucky, just because I love Louisville, Kentucky. The anchoring event comes from an event in my great-great-grandmother's life. At the age of 15, she was orphaned and put into the home for friendless women. And we don't know that much about her even to this day. So I created a life for her, gave her lots of challenges, but gave her lots of spirit to conquer those challenges.
And her books can be found on her website,
www.heirloomseries.com. It's also available on Amazon as a paperback and a Kindle.
Good, thank you.
I wrote it for book clubs. I included book club discussion questions, and I would love to Skype with your book club.
There's a deal.
And my email address is katenixon01@gmail.com.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We're talking to Brenda Spalding, and Brenda has the Hayden series. She's going to tell us about that.
Hello, Nancy. We've had a wonderful, wonderful day today. I did bring my Hayden series books. I brought number 1 is Hayden's Garden, which is a lovely little story about Hayden who wants to grow a vegetable garden, and his grandma says it's too much hard work. So he decides they're going to grow pumpkins and sunflowers and sell them to the local farm stand. Number 3 in the series is Hayden's Halloween, and some wonderful, fantastic creatures of the night arrive to help spark up the party at the family farm for Halloween. The bats arrive to dance for the guests in the evening, and I hope you enjoy my books very much. They're available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and my website, www.brendamspalding.com. Check me out.
Very good. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I'm Elizabeth O'Lanson, and I've written a couple of books. The first one was Through My Angel's Eyes, and it's a journey in life, and it has a little suspense, romance, and adventure. And I've been told that people are amazed and they can't put it down because every different pages have something unexpected happen. The children's book I illustrated is 1 inch at a time, and it's about a worm, and it goes around town appreciating life and advises the children to be thankful for all of their parents and everything that they have. My recent book is What a Difference a Day Makes, is basically almost a guide from ages 9 to 109, and it talks about the mind, positive thinking and mind over matter, and the spiritual aspect of it, the connection. And then the third part is the body, taking care of our body, because our body is a temple and we need to take care of it, and it's from the inside out. My motto is, if we take care of our bodies today, it will take care of us in the future. And the third section has recipes and holistic remedies that I myself have used, and the recipes are great snacks, simple snacks, very tasty as well.
All this can be found on your website, right?
Yes, ElizabethLanson.com.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Hammerberg, I remember. Tell us a little bit about your book.
I write mostly science fiction romance. I like to say that I abduct people and send them to space. I have also written a spy novel called Undercover and a book about a war veteran with PTSD called Flashback. All my other books are science fiction.
Wonderful. Which one is the most recent book?
My most recent book is called Borealis, Shadow of a Man, and this is a novella set in the future around the space station Borealis, and this is available as ebook for now. It hasn't made it to paperback just yet.
Okay, very nice. Thank you. The book is Breathe. Your life depends on it. The A to Z guide to your intuition. Pamela Stores?
That's correct, Pamela Stores. And I've written this book because I am a psychic and spiritual advisor and medium. And I'm here in Venice, Florida. The book is almost like an oracle book. You may see or feel or hear or perhaps dream things. And we don't always know what to do with that or how to develop it or how to protect from too much. It's easy. People will pick it up and they will just look at a nice breath and affirmation. Made it simple and easy for people.
That's marvelous. Are you here year-round?
I am, yes. And we love it here. Absolutely. It's the best.
Exactly.
So, but I do work with people on the phone across the country and on Skype or right here.
Isn't technology amazing?
It is. It is amazing. Skype especially, I can teach intuition.
Yes.
Anywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Oregon or Kentucky or right here in Florida, any place.
How exciting. This is fun.
It's a great deal. It's a good time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here.
My name is Myrna Lou Goldbaum. I've been doing palm reading since I was 10. In 1996, I wrote my first book called May I See Your Hand. And since palmistry is timeless, it goes on forever, I'm still doing book signings. Then in 2003, I wrote Soulmate Connections, which has to do with people that are seeking their soulmate, people that are with their soulmate, or people that wonder if they are. 2004, I wrote Diary of a Palm Reader. So the Soulmate Connections book has 46 love stories of people that I've read in it. The diary has 42, and it shows murderers, kidnappers, embezzlers, blackmailers, UFO, ghosts, everything else that I see. I love writing, and they say write about what you know, and I know about palmistry.
Gosh, that sounds like so much fun.
So thank you.
This has been Street Talker with Nancy Tansy Busher, brought to you by Busher Consultants, your team of writing specialists. We hope you will join us as we meet more artists, authors, musicians, and craftsmen on Street Talker. Thank you.